Hey everybody, welcome back to part 3 of session 72. The Crass Menagerie has made their way into the Boulder Fields, have witnessed witnessed and actually disrupted a sister's ceremony to many of the individuals that are being held here, uh, thanks to Pebble. And with some unfortunate interactions with some of the members of the Faith Militant here, Davis and Rock have been put into pens with the other people here for some re-education purposes. It has been made very clear and evident that the way that to get around in this, the giants are used to lift the boulders. In these pins, they are very, very harsh conditions, basically in mud and waste and manure and grossness. There is no designated area to really sleep. There is no medical attention, as a lot of the people that are held here are in very poor shape. However, not starved at all. That's the one aspect that is kind of out of place. We will continue with the sister, Nutra, and a couple of her faith militants, speaking with Allegretto under the guise of Sister Agathor, with her blind archery friend Shadow, a large individual that is yet to be named, and a dwarven bodyguard.
No, the large individual is Sledge.
Oh, Sledge, that's right. I forgot
The
Sledge.
dwarven bodyguard has not been named, I don't think.
Yeah, but it was. Right. So, up to you, Al. If there's anything specifically you want to talk about. Oh yeah, Sledge did make it aware to him that the food is seemingly desecrated, and that the sister is radiating multiple sources of elemental.
Okay.
Hmm.
I would
I'm gonna
definitely
keep a very
partake in
keen eye on like energies that are happening. It's a 10-minute long concentration, so I'm gonna
Okay.
hold it.
Understood.
Before anything else happens, can I like uh I forget what Al's new name is here. But
Agathor.
I'm gonna grab her by like the hand kind of like calmly and subtly and pull her close as if I was like shaking her hands. Like like that stealthy pull into you and like whisper in their ear as passing. So we're not
Okay.
looking at each other, so we don't really draw eyes. But I'm gonna tell her that she's positively radiating with magical damage. Magical damage. Magical somehow elemental.
Oh, shit. There's enough of a, you know, her being frustrated, and there's enough of them not really paying too much attention to what's going on that you're able to convey the message.
I'm gonna sit down like at the table as I guess we're going to.
As you do, there are really no tables in that, but there are just some like mats and pillows, kind of really the only, and like some bundled up furs and stuff to sit on. But you managed to find a place to seat yourself. Uh, the food is presented. Essentially like a cornucopia on a table.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Al. My bad.
Oh, all good. After the handshake, I would definitely say thank you, and then out loud, he'd say she would say, "Most looking forward to this meal," and then turn around and I would definitely partake.
Gotcha.
Probably not. I wouldn't stuff myself by any means.
Yeah, you find whatever looks, delectable. Everything appears to be fresh, uh, and you are able to eat, your choice of different fruits, vegetables, roots, bounty of the sea, etc. Um,
They got potatoes.
sure, why not?
Oh yeah.
They got potatoes, and they're cooked too. You're not eating a starchy bud.
Oh, I would have been fine with raw potatoes. This is great. This is even better.
me knowing that I'm seeing like the food in front of me is I perceived it to be like emanating, right?
Yeah,
So
like you get the sense of desecration on the food.
yeah, I do. Is pardon me, but desecration sounds dangerous to me. Is that correct in thinking?
Yeah, so consecrated means like blessed, desecrated means like tainted.
Can I take out the apples that I collected earlier from the collections
Sure.
and see if they're also emanating the same type of energy as these?
They do not ping. No.
Hmm. I'm gonna take both of those apples and I'm gonna break one of them apart and hand it to all of our friends.
Easy enough for you to do. Let's break it in half right along the core. Ragnar will take a piece for sure.
Is Sledge being uh, nonchalant about it, or is he being, sorry, is he being discreet, or is he being open about it?
I'm gonna be open about it. There's no reason to hide. They already have a ton of food there. It would have arrived here, I would assume, anyway. It's just
Okay,
not desecrated as much as the
it's
others, at least.
perfect. I was gonna egg on like everything, like Sledge, you've brought the Mother's Bounty into as well. Thank you, thank you. If I have two pieces, I'll offer one to the other sister, Nutra.
Sure. Um, so, thank you. But as you can see, we have plenty. It is nice to know that you carry some of the bounty with you, as is wise to do so. It doesn't stop y'all from eating or anything, so you're good. Keep going. You're able to eat. Anything you wish to discuss or bring up or steer the conversation in any direction?
Um, should
Green
we?
Hill is improving, is it not?
Yes. Our mother's reach is, well, undeniable. She has been blessing this area for so long that it is nice to see that, well, our kin are finally starting to give her the recognition she does deserve.
So nice to see.
Most certainly.
Although I have heard of some turbulence in the city. It's the only reason the other sisters recommended so many bodyguards to travel over here.
Oh, yes, we heard that disturbing. We were hoping that it was just an exaggeration, but uh,
I also don't know any news firsthand, just that something did occur.
well,
Some
rumor
incident.
has it. Uh, make sure our large brethren do not hear of it, as to not anger them too severely, but apparently a pair of their brothers were brought down in the center of the city.
Well, not not one but two.
Yes, and apparently one was seemingly of renown, one that collected trophies and led one of the larger contingencies of his kin.
Oh, that information was withheld from me. Oh, thank you for telling me.
Well, rumor has it.
True, true. We have yet to see proof. Okay, thank you. I did not feel like I was in danger on the way over here for the mother overwatches us, protects us, but
Yeah,
I must not give in to doubt.
sister, the mother and her allies. You know this. We have.
Fair.
We are not necessarily in the most hospitable of terms with everyone here. We are keeping ourselves protected.
Even then, I feel like they merely decline the hospitality. I feel like most of them can come around, if not all.
Oh, well, again, they do not eventually. What is a view to be cold? Little concern for.
What must be done?
Hey, the ground does hunger for nourishment as well.
What exactly the run?
Hmm?
I like speak up of nope. I like go try it again. Sully, I also have a vow of silence. I have a hard time keeping a.
You are
Shadow,
a
go ahead.
fascinating creature, Shadow.
Can't tell, but he's nodding
Yeah, I kind of like curtsy nod my head politely.
in the wrong direction. I thought his hearing was good.
He
Uh,
may be my favorite. He's got a certain charm to him.
Dregnar will kind of lean in towards you, Sister Agatha, and say, pleasantries are nice, but perhaps we can find a place to rest after our journey.
That is true. We did begin before the crack of dawn. Um, would you mind if we had a few hours to rest, perhaps ourselves? The others can stay in the your education. It does seem like they need it, but I would like them back at some point today for the journey back.
Oh, you're leaving today. I thought you were here to join us for a time.
I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far, so I will attempt to get relocated if I do continue to enjoy what I see. But no, for today I'm on a simple mission. Um, if after we get our rest, would you mind if we talk about it afterwards?
Indeed, indeed. Please, please. You may use my tent. Help yourself. Okay, the one that Rock had split open a little bit. The gestures for you to use her accommodation.
Your own tent. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Most hospitable.
Okay. So I don't actually have like a flip for the inside or anything, but inside, very, simply adorned. There is a central column that does open up, so like the central mast. There is excuse me, a fire pit and a cauldron in there. There is pillows strewn around. There are like other. There are some iconography and carvings. Mother. There is a little shrine inside of there as well. I would say, how long does detect evil and good last?
Detect lasts for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I'll say when you're getting there, it's towards the tail end, and
Okay.
right before it fades, as you do kind of step in, and you see that cauldron does ping something infernal to you.
Can I smell what might have been cooking at one point?
Sure. Smells good. Smells like much of the stuff that you would have expected. So like cooked potatoes, steamed seafood, yada yada, the stuff that was on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you'd filled up on the prior meal. I didn't know you were still interested in food.
Food? No. The instrument, however.
Something piques your interest.
Something something not right, something infernal.
I was gonna
Mm,
get close. Show me.
It's like I smell the distant smell of sulfur infused with death.
Oh, oh my. There's no. Oh, look back. So it's not infernal writing. It's infernal.
Like he got a ping because like it would be a fiendish, not infernal. So it'd be like a fiendish ping
Roger.
that he got. Like as the spell was fading, you entered the tent, kind of got to see around, and before it faded, like the central little like cooking pot / cauldron area just gave him a quick flare of the yeah, of
I
that juju.
imagine it's like the pig mask from a Matura's mask. You could like it's like emanating a smell, but like energy that you can see.
Yeah, I get you.
it says as in fiendish like owl, like a
I never.
person, or like a living creature, or like more of like spooky magic, kind of like dread, kind of like how the swampy felt like.
So he
Look,
didn't necessarily. He definitely didn't feel. So again, it's up to Sedge how he describes it to you. You didn't get a creature. You just got like a little ping.
Yeah, that's how I'm just describing it. I don't like know like if this is like I don't know the source or anything. It's
Yeah.
just my description as said.
He's like, this is bad. That's kind of how he
Yeah.
feels. Like bad.
It smells like spooky magic or something. I don't know.
It's a spooky
Like a
magic.
barb.
I knew it. Fucking spooky magic everywhere.
Not that I know exactly what spooky magic might be. It just in my lifetime of wandering, I've smelled something bad before. It smells kind of bad.
Got the distinct pungent aroma of spooky magic.
Spooky magic, generic term for everything that we can't understand, but scary as hell.
You know?
All around us.
As if the banjos were playing. The banjos, they're playing.
Oh, oh no.
Oh god.
Not the banjos.
Wow. So, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna break out?
We definitely need
Is there a way
our.
that we won't have to fight like 6 giants?
Yeah, we definitely need our bodyguards. My bodyguards back before we can leave. So I'm gonna lean in a bit closer and try to be quiet about this. As far as I'd come up with, I'm looking for either Bobby or Billy, and they know something about the turbulence that happened in town. And if he's here, we'll take him. If he's not here, we got misinformed. But we're gonna ask him some questions, and then head back to the west side. But if y'all have a better idea,
Move as a
wide
baby.
open.
Okay. I'm very. I feel
You
like
had,
charismatic today, so I like deceptive play. I'm up for some shit.
I do not like the presence of the lady who this tent that she owns. I do not like her.
Agreed.
It would be preferable. I don't think that's a word, but anyway.
I'll take it.
If we were to do something about her in a way that suits, not a way that we have to fight these gigantic ogres. Not sure we can handle that. But I have a feeling she needs to be dealt with. Not sure if we can get her out of here. I don't know if we'll have a chance ever again.
Let's start with information. Anything that relates to spooky magic makes me double guess anytime I want to stab someone in the back. Because then they turn out to be a hag, and then you're trapped in a hut in like a time portal, and like months pass in like a few days' notice. So
Yeah.
let's do
Speaking of,
information first, and then I'm 100% down for the murdering everyone related to this camp.
I agree with the information. I think my highest priority is seeing if we can find any ties to the hags. Um, I'm I want to avoid conflict if possible because I feel like we can do a bit, but with the giants, I feel like somebody innocent is gonna get hurt more so than they already have. I'm worried about that
Mhm.
as all.
We definitely
Uh,
don't want to cause too much harm to our friends that are stuck inside.
I'm sure if Rogo or Sheldon were here, they would also agree that innocents should not be harmed. It's a re-education is one thing, but death is a last resort.
I might have missed this part, but when are Sheldon and Brogel getting released? Or like, what's their punishment?
We haven't set a time, but I've been.
Oh, we might have just let them get turned into like the concentration camp. Okay.
That's something we would not leave without them. I will say that.
Okay.
Like, frankly, that was
And
something that wasn't specified. We'll see.
so hopefully the sister will work with me on this. But if not, um, they're very important. You know,
Mhm.
yes,
We're
we will
gonna
not be leaving without them.
bamboozle our way out. Uh, so let's come up with like a couple of, I don't know, cover
Uh,
stories.
yeah, maybe even backup
But
plans.
a bit of you just say like, "Hey, I want my bodyguards back." They'll They've been punished enough. I don't know. We can hopefully convince her to let them out, reconvene, and see who or what the situation looks on the inside, and come up with like a night two. But that would mean staying here maybe a little bit longer.
Mm.
Uh,
I'm
and
hoping I can enforce enough against her that I feel like we're in good standings right now.
we
That I can get my way.
okay,
That I
okay.
can convince her that I need my bodyguards back before we're able to leave.
As you guys are
And
having this little bit of a discussion, there's a little brief. You hear like like the tarp kind of get rustled, and you hear a voice, "Sister, pardon me, sister."
yes, please come in. Who is it?
You just see one of the faith militant walk in.
What is bounty?
Bounty to you. Just to be aware, we will have meal, proper meal, in about 4 or so hours. We will have a proper communion with everyone here.
A comedian, you say? Out of character, would 4 hours be before nightfall?
4 hours is like, yeah, it's falling towards like a
4 or 6 p.m.
yeah, like it's probably noon, 1 o'clock at this point.
Okay,
So
wonderful.
forgive me, Sister Nutra sent me here to let you know of the schedule.
Yeah. I no, thank you for the news.
Give Nutra
Then
our regards.
I'll look across the party, and I believe the latest we would leave is after communion.
Oh, she insists you stay.
Hmm.
Uh,
Blessed it is for the mother.
Try to whisper to Al. Make a release. David is rocked. Join us at the communion. Oh no, she already
I like the idea. We gotta be where we are.
left.
but
Oh,
can we
Oh,
get that
that's
guy's name? I'm going to talk to the party. Oh, is he
she
still
came
here?
back.
yeah. I was just sorry. I didn't mean to move him. And I would say the other thing. Sorry.
What
Yeah,
thing
he
with
can
the red
hear you.
back?
Yeah. That was my fault. I accidentally hit the arrow key or something, and I pushed him down.
She
Okay.
got her wallet or something. She came back. Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
the other thing he'll say, oh, and sister, if you are feeling as you have the energy, hopefully restored by the bounty, Janutra will be having a gathering for the faithful around the central pillar, the pinnacle boulder, or if you wish to join, you're more than welcome. Good day.
Uh, sorry. I'm not used to feasts around a pinnacle of sorts. Am I allowed to bring any of my fledgling believers?
Oh, if they are with you, they are welcome to come. And it is no feast, it is just, you know, speaking of the mother and praising her.
Wonderful. One last question. Thank you for your time. Um, did you speak with Nutra and see if I'm able to get my remaining bodyguards out of education to join in the communion?
Oh, everyone will be joining for communion. There is no concern.
Beautiful. Okay. And we may be leaving after if our objective is complete. We must return to the west side to return news.
I'm sure that is something for you to discuss with Nutra.
In due time. Thank you.
Indeed. And he starts heading out. Yeah. Tent crew, anything?
Which crew?
Tent crew.
Oh, tent.
Oh, tent.
No. That's perfect.
I was gonna put his hand in his head in his hand, just kind of like, what are we doing?
Do we need to practice like pretending not to take whatever food they give us, or community, or feast, or bounty?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Uh,
I
have
have
any other
one
foods?
apple left. I was thinking of splitting that between us.
I mean,
And
we
like
could
fake eating it and then just shoving the apple in her mouth instead. I'm gonna go ahead and do that like on a mini table that's centralized in the tent.
But
I'm gonna like
already.
palm it and then like separate out some apple slices and I'll remove them.
Sure.
I'm not gonna eat it if it's brown. Come on. Disgusting.
Okay, I don't know if it is relevant, but I can spend the time like I don't know, like practicing sleight of hand.
Sure, if you want to, go for it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I was gonna
Right,
mention,
go ahead
can
and
I
give me an
run the
official
tent?
sleight of hand, Harb.
Out of
Give you
character,
what
we do
roll?
have the detoxifying effect for 12 hours from the gut pot ladle.
That's what we rolled? Oh shit.
Yes, I wasn't sure if everybody realized that.
But does that one protect you against magical?
Let me look.
All poisons and diseases. You don't necessarily know if this is poisoned or diseased, but
Each
That's
creature
my
that
fear.
consumes has advantage on saving throws made against all poisons and diseases. This benefit lasts for 12 hours. Just saying.
Oh, we'll find out. 12 hours. Okay, so after
okay.
cover dinner too?
I don't
I'm
remember
a little
when we did it. Did
paranoid.
we do it last night or did we do it this morning?
you did it this morning.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay, we might be in luck.
I'm not gonna eat the food, spooky magic food. We can make some rations. And I said, like, we should we actually should make some rations and eat before whatever food so we can, like, at least have energy and not go unfed, and then we
Okay.
can pretend not to eat and be like, ooh, that was delicious.
We can. I don't know if I can pretend not to eat, but if I can fill up part way, I think that'll help a little bit.
Come on now, I'll teach you. Sorry, Adam, what did I need to roll for sleight of hand?
I'm gonna look at
Yeah,
Marv.
sleight of hand right now, just to see how well you do.
I'm gonna look at Marv and I'm gonna phase through my own robe.
I'm gonna be like, okay, so you go like this, and then like watch, and you throw it into your sleeve.
Alright, so
And
that
then
allows all of you to practice, and he'll kind of like walk you through some of. He did well, so 22 total. He'll be able to kind of help y'all through it. So I will consider that should you need to not.
not eat the food.
I was gonna keep throwing stuff through his illusion. Like, where the hell is my shirt? What is going
And I'll make us. Where's my? I'll make us some rations out of the backpack.
Gotcha.
Look around the tent for anything that looks like, I don't know, important.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. Alright, so yeah, visually, there's really not that much that looks important. You're just seeing like the shrine for the mother, you're seeing, collection of beads, you're seeing like pillows and the sleeping arrangement, and there's the cauldron. Cauldron, they'll give you bad juju feels. And of course, there is, now you're kind of taking some time, and it is, I guess it's not very illuminated in here, but you are able to see that there are some scrawlings on the inside of the tent of different symbols and stuff. Not like, yeah, by all means, I'm not talking like 23 or Burn Bright, like madman scrawling. I'm just talking like there's some scrawlings on the inside. Or is it Brightburn? I might have said it wrong. Right? Brightburn. So it's like not like this in the GIF. Where it's like they're all over the place. No, it's just just some symbols, some drawings. You guys good in the tent for now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right.
I would spend a lot of time staying in character and probably delve too deep into that.
Become
Agathor.
Yeah. So Davis and Rock. Rock, you are continuing to just pummel these poor ogres because they have no sense of strategy. They just throw symbol out.
Yeah.
Eventually it gets kind of boring.
So, while I'm playing them, I'm gonna be like, do you guys like it here? Do you want to go home?
This is home. We take
What happened to your old home?
old home, not like these. Old home. Too much wood. Too little space.
Little space, too much wood. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna use minor illusion
Sure.
to throw my voice to the other side of them,
Okay, yeah, go for it.
and it'll just start talking over there. Be like,
You
hey
are-
guys, can you hear me? I'm over here now.
They kind of look and they look at you. What?
All right, now a different voice comes from over there. I'll sound like an ogre. Ogre! Ogre friend! Here, ogre!
I love how stupid these guys are. One of them will. Where are you putting it? Like any kind of ping is like over here.
Just like right here.
Oh, okay. Sure. They kind of both look in turn and say, "Who say?" Or-
Me! Right here! Ogre friend, you will not see me? And then while they're distracted, I'm gonna jump up onto a boulder and walk away.
Okay, go ahead. Easy enough for you to do it because you're Kane. So boing.
Yep. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna start meandering down through the rocks. I would like to end up here eventually if possible.
Are you being sneaky or are you just kind of?
I'm not being noisy, but I'm not like crouched down real low, moving super slow. I'm just kind of walking naturally, like it's I like I belong up here.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Damn.
Do I see any of this? Probably not.
I know you're kind of busy with Jade.
Pretty sure facing the wrong way.
Fascinatingly enough, let me just double check this. I think the numbers still play in your advantage. You're a passive of 10, and their passive is Yeah, they don't seem to notice you. You feel like no eyes are looking upwards towards you, and then
Okay,
when
yeah.
your shadow gets cast in certain areas, they don't seem to be looking at that area. So far you seem to go undetected.
Cool. Yeah, I'll continue to make my way down to like I said, where I pinged. However
Go
fast.
ahead and move.
that
Yeah,
takes.
go ahead and move. I trust you.
Okay.
Yep, you see, more ogres, more pens.
Oops. No, nothing there. Okay. Wee.
Let's see, what is this one's description? Oh, she doesn't notice you either. Yeah, it's looking like, just it's just lots of little pens, different group. They're all kind of huddled away. They're filthy, they're dirty, they look, same condition.
Okay. I can probably see them, so I'll go this way.
All right, yeah, you essentially from here you start seeing like a gathering back around at the pinnacle boulder. This seems to be an empty pen, no one in there right now. Much smaller. Yeah, much smaller.
Okay, so I'll end up like here, and I'll just feign like I'm sleeping again, and just half like kind of snoring, and just sit there, and just enjoying life while I'm
Okay.
actually watching everything.
Sure, you are sunbathing. Gotcha.
Okay, and I will occasionally, because Pebble should have still been kind of following Jade around, and since Davis is there too,
Oh,
she'd
that's
be
right.
watching. I'll bamf in now and then, just every now and then, just to see that they're okay.
Okay. Yep. Pebble's there. Gotcha. Yeah.
Never change, CJ. Never change.
Never change. Please never change. All right, Davis, anything from you and your pen?
I was just trying to get whatever information I can on the whereabouts of the missing people. It sounds like she was starting to kind of just prattle and like
Yeah, should.
he's like not
As you,
yeah, all there.
I got you. So some of them will kind of enter in the conversation with you, and then they'll essentially, as time passes and the conversation kind of goes in and out, they will bring up that the treatment that they have here. One of they'll say, you know, they'll reiterate the fact that they don't sleep, they don't have any protection from the elements, that they're neglected in a sense of like any sense of like well-being is not cared about, but they do feed them constantly and regularly. That those that misbehave or seemingly push back get separated into different pens and sometimes are in isolation for days. And the only contact they get is like feeding time and stuff like that. They'll say that they've noticed over the course of the camp that those that are far too stubborn end up being separated and then they never return. But there are nights and stuff that they hear people screaming and the sounds of like a crunching, breaking sound. They will also go into discussing that one part of the camp that they rarely see anyone go to seemingly is isolated, but they have seen they've seen the sister and like a giant or two go to one other part of the camp that seemingly never gets used otherwise.
Interesting. I'll say. So is that opposite the sister's tent from the shrine? Where is that? Basically, I'm asking, is it on the south side or where?
No, it would be on the. I guess if this is the cardinal direction that we're looking at, it's in the northern northeast part.
Oh, there's more beyond there.
Yes, there's. We believe so. I mean,
Oh my.
appears to be. We have rumors of what goes on there, but nothing really known.
Well, so in exchange, I'll tell you what I know. I don't know how many of you. I'm sure many of you know of Jonas Nick. I don't know if you all know he didn't seem to make it. He's on display outside. It's barbaric. It's gross.
We're aware.
Yeah. So have any of you seen anybody? Do any of you know the Adventurers League? Did you know? I mean, Seb is fine. I've seen him. He's fine. Hava or Wiggs? Do you know either of them? Or Horace or Cletus or anybody from the Adventurers League?
I don't think these people will trying to roll something for you. Yeah, none of them know. Like they know Seb, but they don't really know really many other people. It's like, I'm
Okay.
sorry,
That's okay.
we're not adventurers. We don't know him.
Yes.
And Jed will pipe in and is like, again, I'm so sorry. I've lost track of what happened to everybody. I don't know.
That's okay. I understand. It sounds miserable here, and like I said, I hope I'll be getting out of here soon. But again, you'll hear me saying, and this is all in like quiet whispers. You'll hear me, praising the mother. I don't mean any of it. She's terrible. This is all terrible. But we're gonna do what we can to take care of whoever we can, and take back Green Hill. Hopefully, we're working on it. So, persevere as hard as you can.
Understood. Thank you. Thank you. They really don't seem like they have.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
I
have
mean-
much else to offer them other than hope.
Yeah, I guess one of them would ask if how is Green Hill otherwise? Are people rising up, fighting against?
No, it's quiet and bubbling underneath, right? That's where we come in. We're here to get information as best we can to, see what sort of counter-revolution we can mount. We're just trying to figure out the best way to go about it before we make the moves with, frankly, the underwhelming numbers that we have versus such a literally giant force,
One individual, she will pipe up. She's been kind of quiet the entire time, and she
If you know of anybody we
More-
should contact, then yeah, by all means, let us know.
like there's no use. I mean, they're just fattening us up. We all know what happens eventually. If you don't convert, you get eaten.
Yeah, I
There's
think
just life.
do what you
for
can
the-
to stay. Just do what you can to stay alive. That's all I can offer. I'm sorry. Don't have faith in the mother. Just have faith in us. Hopefully.
Of course, there's no faith in that false idol, but some of us don't have much time. We've been here for so long. We're certainly next to be.
Yeah, we understand.
Unreal.
And we understand, and that makes this a prime target for early liberation as fast as we can. But we have to take what information we can, get with Seb and the rest of them, and mount what we can. If we can try and do something here, then we can. We'll try. I'm sorry.
And
Be
one
strong.
of the men will. How many of you are there?
In total, I mean, we've got hundreds for sure, at least hundreds. They're all scattered, and we got to get everybody together and figure out exactly where we can strike to make it the most powerful we can.
Do you actually believe that, Davis?
No, I don't. I'm lying. You want me to make a deception check?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely want you to make a deception check.
Oh, natural 20, 23.
Okay.
I'm rolling hot and cold.
Yeah. All right. Person actually rolled fairly high, but yeah, they're exhausted, so it doesn't matter. It's the advantage. Yeah, still high. That is good news.
Yes. We've gotten some help from out of town as well. So, which is a mild lie.
No, you do. That's fine. You're good. Okay. Yeah. Anything else from Boulder Crew right now? So Davis, you kind of got information.
I'm good.
All right. Rock, as you're kind of going in and out, you do see Jade and Davis kind of gathered. Time will pass. It will be coming towards the communion time. Anything from the tent crew or from the Boulder crew before dinner time or meal time?
He mentioned the Pinnacle meetup thing was going to be before Communion, or
Yeah, there. She's right now going on. So at any point you could have gone if you wanted to.
I'll ask the tent crew. Should we discuss the Billy Bobby plan now before Communion? I think it's coming up pretty soon. We're ready to go over there.
I'm ready to follow any plan that you set forth. Just be wary of any food they give you.
Maybe we have some time now. Do we want to have a little bit of ration or apple before we head over?
Welcome back, Nico.
Welcome back. About to walk into the den. Dragon's Den.
You're getting super quiet again, Corbin.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
We walk into the dragon's den, however, it seems right now the dragon doesn't know that we're the enemy.
How long we keep
We
that
either
up?
keep it this way or do something about it. I don't know what will happen.
Yeah, then yeah, I think we snack a little bit and then we head on over.
Okay, you can head on over. So go ahead and move yourselves wherever you see fit.
Actually, just before we leave the tent, as we are walking out the door, I want to mention to Al on the side, as the sun is setting, I want you to be aware. The sun doesn't wish to see her when it comes back. I am wishing for a resolution for her life.
Mhm.
Hopefully I can bring it.
Is there anything I can roll to see if he's talking about the sun or somebody else?
Oh, I mean, it's up to you, Al. I
Roll
mean,
for subtext.
You can roll for subtext and I'll tell you what it means.
yeah, so it'd be like an insight check.
Okay. I would definitely be like, her.
This cryptic speech.
What? They've left the tent. I can see them.
They're starting to head out, yeah.
As soon
guess
as I see them, I want to send a message.
Sure, give them 1 second. So,
Yeah.
Give me that insight check, Al.
This is one of my worst ones.
Hey.
Never mind.
Hey. Okay, he reads you like a book. Go ahead, Serge. Tell him what you actually mean. I think I know what you mean.
The
her.
Isla's sister, her life has been deemed unworthy to see the next sunrise.
Okay, Serge is all good about killing her.
I want to murder that bitch.
Yeah, there you go. Subtext roll is a success.
Not Alator. What's her name?
Agathor. It's your own
Agathor.
name.
Agathor squints her one eye for a little bit, and then wide open, like, oh, oh.
That's a good visual.
He wants solar beam that bit. It's
Like, you know how you look up and to the left when you're trying to figure something out or remember something? Like, you just have the one eye and you're like,
And for the first time as Agathor, she's gonna snap her head like, oh, and just gonna make eye contact. Slow nod. Slow nod. After food? We'll do things after food. After communion.
I don't wish to put us in danger. However, it would be nice if fate were to deliver to her through me. May it not be today, it will be, and it will happen. I do know that.
Okay, and now, Rock, you see them emerging. Go ahead, send your message.
Yeah, so I would send this to Agathor,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be, they don't know I'm here. Can throw fireball at sister.
William.
You can reply to this message.
Type 40404 to reply now.
And then I just wait to see if he replies.
I don't know if they see you.
Agathor's gonna stop walking. He's gonna reply to that text message. Not sure where you are.
I like that you called it a text message.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I laughed. I was like, yeah.
Is there a word limit?
25.
The cantrip, I think. Second.
Keep it short.
Not sure where you are. Don't be the first to engage.
Okay, that's what you got.
XOXO.
Yeah. Sorry, perfect.
Okay, with that, I will jump down, and this is gross, but I'm gonna jump down into the muck. Right here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna cover myself in filth.
Oh God! All right, Constitution save.
Oh no.
Yeah, of course.
You are literally rolling in waste.
Yep.
Does his detoxifying help here? Probably not. That's mostly
No,
for
you're
his
not-
side. That's his. Okay.
This is just to see if he's able to hold his gut better.
18 total.
No, not bad.
You're good. A damn disgusting animal.
Okay, I'm
It's a
covered
shitty
in muck.
situation.
I kind of jump back up, but now I am trying to stay somewhat hidden, and I'm ready to engage when need be.
God damn it. All right, give me a stealth check. At advantage because no one's really expecting you to be there.
I rolled a 12 and a 12, so probably 12.
Stinky shit.
Yeah, 12.
Plus 0, I guess.
Yeah,
Plus
it's-
0, yep.
Nice.
all right, 12. All right, you do that. You feel fairly covered. Let me 12. All right. With other bonuses. The one thing that you will see, or Davis, you'll notice is that from the pin aside to you, the ogres will start like kind of knocking on the stone, and then the other ogres will say, in a language you don't understand, Agrid us, Arihin. And then the other one will say, Agrid? Oh, and they start, they're questioning themselves, and they go over to another boulder, pound on it, and one of the giants comes up, lifts it, steps through, puts it down, lifts it, puts it in another area. So now these two pins are open. So let's just say this boulder is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And now you kind of see that she's kind of surveying the area, like up, like they're looking for something.
Okay.
I'll just put her on the boulder just to indicate that it's not there.
But this one's back in place, like so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this is a big pen right now.
So I mean, I will say, so I knew that I came through one pen and then was put into this one, and then like beyond this pen is freedom.
Yeah, you're not like,
Right.
You're not. How do I put it? You're not.
Yes, it actually works, Rock, which is hilarious. But I will just say, if at any point I see this pen and this pen open, I will immediately hit the hearthstone and run.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I would say Rock and the Al Dragnar Marb says you do feel the boulder getting lifted, put down, lifted, put down. I mean, it's an obvious thing. It's a massive object. So, yeah. And then they're having a discussion, and you kind of just see some of them like kind of looking at them, and then this one will start kind of walking, seemingly leaving the boulder, kind of forgetting what's going on, lifting this one, going here, and then she says something, and then Davis, you do get to see. Well, I don't know if you get to see it. You see this at least.
As soon as I see that, yeah, I'll kind of like creep up, like, what's happening over here?
Yeah, and then this one will kind of open it as well.
Okay.
The boulder's lifted.
Yeah, immediately Hearthstone.
All right. Go ahead. Give me a dash. I mean, you can dash here. Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So that's one round.
Yeah, essentially. Okay. And you do see Davis, through the ethereal, or yeah, but there seems to be like some sort of gathering here. Uh, Essentially everything on the other side is kind of mirrored here.
Right.
There's boulders are kind of in both places. When you're running through here, there is this very, it's almost like the auroras. It's kind of, it's hard to explain. So it's kind of like, when you have lights at a concert coming through a fog cloud. It's like a really illuminated fog cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, do I know.
Yes, you do know, Donnie, because you were at concert. But it's
Turn that fog machine up to max.
yeah, it's like the fog is kind of permeated through this entire side of the ethereal, and it's just blues, greens, teals, it's dense.
Oh wow.
It's actually kind of hard to see through
Wait, where is that?
on the ethereal.
So I am now in the ethereal plane. I am not on the normal
Aha, gotcha.
plane of
Mark off your
existence.
charge, by the way.
Oh yeah. Good call. Yeah, where's my equipment? There it is.
When Pebble sees Davis disappear,
Mm-hmm.
she'll fly to Jade, land on Jade, give Jade a little tweet, and then fly off very confused looking for Davis.
Gotcha. Tweet. Jade recognizes the bird for a moment, and then Pebble is. I mean, I'm not going to make Pebble do a perception check. She can't see in the ethereal. So,
Yeah,
Pebble is flying around.
she's just confused now.
Yep. All right, Davis, you're ethereal. Where are you going?
I mean, I got 60 more feet of movement, right? So I'll do, I guess, 30 feet here. Bleep. And so, would I even recognize my friends, or do they just look like shadows of weird people?
Surprisingly, it's really hard to tell. It's so dense and foggy on this side that you can't really tell.
Okay, then I will kind of get closer and start examining, seeing if I can make out any details of anybody. So if I get close to this person,
No,
I wouldn't
it's
even
too
be able
foggy
to
on
tell
the side.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very much obscuring your vision into the other side.
Then I would make my way back towards the tent.
Okay.
So that's one more round, and then this would be, let's see, another 30. Oops. So 30 and another 30. Yeah, I would just basically go to the opposite side of the tent. So that's
Okay. Perfect.
And do I see big hulking shadow guy over here?
You do.
Okay, then I want to get somewhere. Basically, actually, the tent flaps are open now, right? I can just go in.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Actually,
you
I don't know if
do,
that gets reflected. Does that?
So here's the thing. So the tent itself is not on the other side, but the cauldron is sitting on the other side. So you just see the cauldron sitting there.
Interesting. That makes it interesting because I don't know where the cover is on the other side. That cauldron, but I didn't see it on the original place. So
No, you just see a cauldron sitting.
I'm gonna make a roll. See if I'm gonna do an intelligence roll, which is not good for me. But if I roll like 10 or higher, I'll say that makes sense. I rolled exactly 10. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'll get next to the cauldron and then unbamf.
Okay, you are in a tent.
Cool. I will peek my head out.
You see, well, the entry flap is down here, so if you peek your head out, you will see Dregnar, Marb, Tej, Agathor.
I don't have the Horn of Silent Alarm. Are they really only like 10, 15 feet away at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I would just go like really loud.
Sure. Tej, Marb, wow, this is like the perceptive crew. Of course they hear you.
Perceptive crew.
Al's gonna stop and start patting himself as if he forgot something.
My lighter! I forgot my lighter!
Yo, I need my smokes. We gotta go back in the tent.
We're gonna smoke it
Come on,
up.
guys.
Who needs this to need her smokes?
And then just kind of makes some kind of obvious hand sign of like shrug. I don't know where it is. follow me, guys. And then I'm slowly gonna walk back into the tent. Casually walking back into the tent.
Okay.
If I see them do that, I would send another message to Agathor,
What the fuck, dude?
and it would just say, "Fireball time now?" Question mark.
Oh boy.
However many words I get. No, 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 no. Please, no. No, no, no. Not yet. Wait for the sign. Wait for the sign.
XOXO the
No, no, no.
menagerie.
XOXO. No.
Okay,
Like,
just wait.
guys, yeah, no, I was able to make a run for it. Yeah, they're fucking miserable in here. But now they're probably gonna be looking for me. So maybe I just hide in here until it's time to go, and then I can do my little ethereal trick, and then I'll actually just do it once for 6 seconds because I can, because it's going for a minute.
Yeah. It's still foggy.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, so no, I'm back. I'm here. See, it's just like that's how I got out. But like,
Rock, you see a giant starting to like patrol and wander.
I stay perfectly still as a pile of muck.
Yeah.
That's a
He's
bottle.
actively looking, so I need to see.
So,
Of course he rolls a natural 1. Okay, fine.
so we came here to just see how bad it was. It's obviously bad. Is there any other information we need? Because
I
otherwise,
don't think so.
we might try to pull some
Yeah,
stuff.
let's see if
on
we
the
can leave as
sister.
soon as we
No
can.
one-
You whatever you guys were doing, you go, and I'll just stay hidden in here. Is it safe to hide in here, or is anybody coming here?
I think we're safe.
Okay, I'm gonna hide in here, and then like basically,
Uh,
if there's like bags or anything I can just kind of like cover myself with, I'm just gonna like hide behind some stuff. I know I'm pretty big, so it's not easy, but
You do what you can.
Okay.
If you hear any noise, you know what that means.
Yeah.
There's also going to be a communion in an hour, maybe. I don't know. So that just might be festivity, eating. I don't know.
we need some way for them to open the wall, and then I can just run right through.
Yeah, what do we got to do?
Oh wait, we need to get Rock. Crap.
So actually, he's been. Sorry, Marb. Guys, it said I forgot to mention. Yeah, he's been talking to me mentally. I think he got out. I don't know where he is.
Of course he did.
Got this
Jesus.
really important detail. I like
Um,
stuck in my mind. That's what you're
Yeah.
telling us now.
Sorry, we're outside when it happened.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear he
Sledge,
is safe at least.
I mean, I hope.
Sledge, he has the same game plan as you, but I'm telling him to wait until somebody else starts shit, and then he'll help finish it.
Wait, what game plan? What's the game plan?
There's a chance. We might say, I'm a wink at Davis with my one eye. Damn it. We
With your
might say
one
hello to the sister. I blink at Davis.
Yeah, you effectively blink. What-
That's not
Did you get
effective.
something in your eye? What? Anyway,
Oh.
Wait.
I'm just gonna hard
What's the
throw him
what
this
is the
time.
plan? Just what's the plan?
Nobody likes a sister. We might take her out.
I don't.
But we need
No,
to
no, no, no,
gauge.
no, 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 no. The plan was run. Remember, run. Don't start shit.
We have info?
Yeah, yeah, enough. I think.
Okay, we're gonna trade
Okay.
those words. Do I hear people coming?
I send a message seeing that group saying, "Fireball now, they coming." Yes, no.
No, please, no, 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 no. XO.
So
Gotta
do
get
we
one extra this
do we
time.
all hear Al going?
Damn it.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Let's start
Wait,
off
what?
with
Oh
space.
shit!
No, no, no,
Shit!
no, no, no.
I'm gonna start hiding.
I'm gonna gather myself. Quick exhale,
Ragnar will be like,
and then try to walk
well,
outside.
okay.
Can I help Davis hide? Like, I don't know if you're gonna go to the ethereal.
No, I won't because it only lasts for a minute.
Okay. I'll try to put like I don't know, like blankets or stuff.
Sure,
Yeah, that's great.
Barb.
Like,
Thanks.
yeah, get under this and kind of like cover him.
Nice.
Alright, give me a self check at advantage, Davis.
Oh, and I'm not in my armor, so I'm not at disadvantage naturally. Woo!
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Ooh, 19 plus 2, 21.
21, you are fairly well hidden. Alright,
Yeah.
21.
Thanks,
Good job,
Marb.
Marb.
I mean, Shadow.
There you go.
Alright, yeah, you see the sister coming, and she's like, Sister Arthur,
Hello.
both of your... What is going on? Where are your faithful?
Well, I have 3 of them right here, and then the other 2 are in your camp. What do you mean?
He leers at you. Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but she rolled high too.
Absolutely bamboozled her. I'm so proud.
You dumbass giants. What the
What?
fuck? You lost
Yeah.
him.
Look at you dumb. You fell for
My mother-
it.
my mother was a tiefling, and my father was a lie.
Jesus.
Holy crap, 29. Alright, yeah, no, okay, yeah, expertise. Yeah, dude, she rolled a 24 total.
Whoa,
Doesn't
nice.
matter. God damn it.
She's a pleb. Tell her that.
He just glares at you. It's just like the giants say that the ogres say that they cannot find your half-orc and your shelled friend.
How
They're
do-
not with you. Frustrated, she turns around and then she starts marching away.
How could they lose them? They stand out. What do you mean they lost them?
I don't know. She's like frustrated,
This the
walking
kind of camp
away.
you run. What the fuck?
And she's
Turn
like,
back on her and
guy-
be like, "How did you lose my most important bodyguards? What did you do?"
Agathor is definitely gonna do that. She's like, they were under my jurisdiction. I'm gonna help you look for them. What do you mean? What do you mean you lost them?
I'm just hoping the giants didn't eat
Ooh,
them.
they're gonna get a punishment.
Well, you better hope they didn't eat them. And I'm gonna kind of start stomping along with them.
Okay.
Clomp, clomp,
Sure.
clomp, clomp.
Ragnar will join you. I don't know what Sedge and Marb are doing. Sorry.
What's funny is he's actually wearing plate armor underneath, so he actually can do unnaturally heavy steps. And
Yeah.
I'm following like bodyguarding.
Gotcha. The shadows.
Yeah, I want to also go with.
Okay.
I'm putting.
So
Kira on
essentially, what will happen is the little central thing is disrupted. The bird is tweeting around. The sister notices the bird, glares at it, mutters, "Fucking bird." But then, yeah, eventually you'll get to the pin. She'll like say, "Open it," and they'll open it. Yada yada. Open it. Some of the ogres are like stepping there, and they're like looking for you guys.
When they pass me, are my group pretty lagged behind the other group?
It depends. I think I don't know. Al, did you make an effort to catch up, or?
Not a strong effort. It's more of an angry stomp than a fast stomp.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm probably gonna stay 40, 50 feet, 40 or 50 feet
As-
behind them.
As they pass me, I'm gonna just try to quietly throw a little bit of my muck at them to see if my group notices where I am.
nice.
At Nutra's group,
No,
or at?
our group.
No, at Agathor's group.
Okay, sure. So you do some muck. Sure, they notice the muck. I'm gonna allow that.
Okay.
You have a perceptive enough. Like literally, you have 3 of the
Yeah,
most
it's really
perceptive people in the group.
Is it raining? Raining shit?
They'll
Of
notice.
course it is. Just my luck.
First they lose
I'll
2 of my
wave a little at them.
companions, then it's raining shit.
You know what? I'll wave a little at them, and if Agathor's looking, I'll mime a fireball in my hands, and then give a thumbs up.
Aggressively and very quickly, Agathor is gonna cross her arms in an X and then keep walking.
Okay, I'll wait.
All right. So that little brief communication. Rock, go ahead and give me a stealth check. You just did some shit. Are you moving anywhere, Rock? Are you kind of like shadowing the movements? What's going on?
I'm happy where I am.
Okay, give me a
and-
stealth check.
16 total.
Wow. He is one with the monk. All right, so yeah, we'll say you guys get here. I'm not gonna move all the tokens right now. So essentially, Nutra will tell them to open it. She will march in. As she enters, the ogres start like just pushing, and corralling all of the turned. against the boulders, far away from her, and they're looking over and they're scanning. And then she will just start speaking in a language that y'all do not understand. Basically, like raising her tone at the ogres very aggressively. They don't seem to be doing much. And they seem to like try to be explaining or like interacting back with her, seemingly puzzled and. Excuse me. Anyone doing anything? Kind of moving stuff around. They're like,
I think I would, yeah. I'd hesitantly follow them into the corrals.
yeah, all right.
We've switched positions.
Yeah, I don't know how this happened. I was not expecting this. No, you're good. So, yeah, so she is like, with a tone and with authority, talking to the giants and the ogres are trying to explain, like, in their tongue. So none of you understand what's being said. But you gotta get the gist of the body language and all that they are being talked down to. And, yeah. And eventually she will get frustrated and then start in another, thing. I want every pen checked, and well, she'll say something in a language, and she starts pointing and pointing and pointing. And then Al, where are you going? Like, where are you walking to? How close are you following? Etc. Etc.
I think at least.
Like, here, I'm not gonna have the whole posse here. Let me just do let's just do this real quick, just to make it easier, just so I'm not moving a giant block of people. So she is. What the hell did I select all that? That was so weird. I don't know how I did that. That was really weird. Sorry. All right. So. All right. Just doing. I don't know how I turned you now. That's really weird. I'm very sorry.
Al's dead and prone.
Okay.
Too bad for that.
So she's in here yelling at them. Where would you be?
I think I'd be at least in the same. I'd be just within the same corral.
Right here? Right here.
If
Okay.
it was, yeah, perfect.
Gotcha. I guess technically it would be here because it's the one that's open. Okay. So I'll just kind of assume everyone else is with you as close as they can be. That's fine.
Okay. I
Alright.
mostly have a hand on my forehead, looking around. He had so much potential. This is unreal. Come on, we can't. I'm just very frustrated, looking around frantically.
Yep. So as you're doing this, she will be pointing and doing some instruction. And this boulder here, where this giant's on, will not be placed back at the time. And then as she starts to turn and walk, you guys are like, again, in here. She's again speaking in giant. Don't understand. This one giant steps out and then drops the boulder, closing the pin in on you as well.
There we go.
And she will say, "Until we find your faithful, I'm not comfortable trusting you anymore."
Excuse me?
Starts walking away, but you don't see it. And then that's up to you guys. It's 1:15. I'm assuming we want to take a break here. Call it.
Works for me.
But I'm
Yeah,
throwing a
look.
fireball yet.
Go back.
Yep.
This
Yeah.
is
Rock
kinda
burned
pushing
his
me.
hand, literally holding the fireball like all session.
There's
Yeah,
a
I
group
feel-
of 6 super squishy targets in front of me. I can just blow them up.
Oh. She's like here, they're just kind of spread around. Yeah,
But there's been like
I
at
know.
least 3 times the group was close
Oh,
enough.
I know.
Incinerated them.
That's still
I-
within range of a fireball.
I can still do it, but now I don't want to do it when everybody's trapped in a cage. How are you gonna get out of your cage?
yeah,
I'll either
no more-
arc the boulder.
So, but yeah, no, like here's the thing, like part of me was like, oh, I want to force a combat because this is probably Nico's last session for months.
But it's one.
But
So,
it's
yeah.
I'm willing. Since it is Nico's last. If you guys are, I have to work in the morning, but I'm willing to stay up a little longer. It's up to you guys.
I mean, a combat would be at least another hour and a half, probably.
yeah,
I can
so-
do another hour.
no,
I can do an hour 12 max.
I gotta check. So real quick, Nico, is this for sure your last session?
Yeah, mostly. I mean, if the
Yeah.
baby's not here next Friday, I might be able to come next Friday.
Gotcha.
So like 90%, 95%.
Yeah.
95%, yeah.
Because Kim is due just middle of next week, right?
Yeah, like a week from Monday. So last week is like the last week we're waiting for like natural
Right, right.
Yeah.
delivery.
Gotcha. Well, yeah. I mean, it's it is late. I like it is. Combat is not the fastest thing ever. Honestly, I don't even know what you'd be fighting at this point, or how you.
Everyone in the camp, we're gonna murder.
So, if it's okay, let's go ahead and call it.
Yeah,
Nico,
that's fine.
I will very much, I don't think any of us are capable of role playing Marp the way you are able to.
Hell no.
But as I do with
The most
James and like I
ridiculous
did with
plan.
Alcor and whoever is missing, I'll still keep you in the loop. And please, like, if you're able to keep up weekly, I know you're gonna be busy, you're gonna be tired.
Oh yeah, post the vids. Like I'll probably watch
Hell
them
yeah.
and like in between like a sleepless night. So I'll try to keep up too. Yeah.
And please, like, give me feedback, like what you think Marb would be doing, because like I don't see Marb branching away from the group until Green Hill is resolved, essentially, right? So it's kind of like
Yeah.
what
Mm-hmm.
so, like, you will be a player-controlled NPC for an extended amount of time. So if anything comes to mind, or any situations, or any ideas, and like we'll have dialogues in Discord or whatever is comfortable for you, and we'll make sure everything's up to date and you kind of are aware. And of course, we'll keep the videos going, keep you in the loop.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely. Yeah. I plan to follow until we resolve. Like, till we go back to Bullpine and see if they got murdered by the
The bear pigs.
the bear pigs. Yeah. What happened to Bullpine? We don't know. We think they're okay, but yeah. But I mean, you can play Marb as crazy as you want. But yeah, keep posting the videos because I'll definitely try to keep watching them like every session, every week.
yeah, and well, like again, since you're gonna be watching, it'll be easy to keep you up to date, and we can, how it is. We can definitely keep you still relevant in the story, still have an element of Nico, because you can be like, oh, I want to try this, I want to do this, I want because one thing you haven't experienced, like when you miss a session, I know you're missing, like Al and a few people can attest to it, is like, I will give you hints and clues of what might happen later on in the session, light spoilers. But again, I can never predict it, so at least you have an idea of what you might react to. So, like, if I was doing this section, I'd be like, okay, so you guys, like, now that it's happened, you guys will discover that there's multiple pens. Is there anything you want to do? Or, you'll realize that the giants are basically like the gatekeepers of the pen. Anything come to mind? Stuff like that. You would have known this coming in the session. So, all right. Well, guys, thank you for a good session 72.
Woo.
Davis, Danny, awesome map. Thank you for making this
Yeah, welcome.
for me.
Dope.
Super cool. Super cool.
Yeah. So, Nico, good luck. Kim, even more good luck.
Is this y'all's first?
Thank you. I'm not dying. I'm still here.
Is this y'all's first?
Yes.
Nice. Super exciting.
Oh,
I know we like don't know what to do, but we just want this like baby to be here and figure it out.
Yep, you'll figure it out.
Congrats, buddy, and get some sleep now while you can.
Thank you. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I'm
Oh, yeah.
planning to do right after.
Yeah. Yeah. So, guys, good night. Good weekend. Happy whatever y'all are going to be doing. Thank you for the great session.